Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Kaya Sport TV. My name is Sotomea. Now the Boks are off in London for the Rugby World Cup. Sandile and Heerden, along with many fans, were out there to bid them farewell. And Sicknick is in town. We are talking about the Red Bull X-Fighters. Plus, Thuso Phala made an amazing announcement about his foundation. All this and more in this week's episode of Kaya Sport TV. So the Boks got a really amazing welcome from the South African expats staying in London. That's when they touched down at Heathrow Airport. I guess it means that they have home ground advantage wherever they go. But before they left for London, they had an amazing send-off right here at home. It took place in Monte Casino. Sandile and Heerden was there and he talked to a few fans.
All right, here we are, guys, at Monte Casino for the farewell of the Springboks as we send them off, and hopefully they return with a third William Webb Ellis trophy. It's packed, it's getting busy. The Boks themselves, they aren't here yet, but they will be arriving soon. We'll get to chat to some of the fans, as you can see out here, some of the celebrities and musicians that have joined us, and the Boks themselves. Let's go and do it.
Jean de Villiers playing the World Cup.
You want to see Jean de Villiers, big Jean de Villiers fan. Are you happy that he's fit and he's going?
Yes. I just wanted to come here to say goodbye to the Springboks and wish them good luck.
Do you think we're going to win it?
Yes.
I'm here to say goodbye to the Springboks.
All right, and do you think we can win it?
Yes.
We might let you down at times. It might not be the squad that you wanted it to be. But all I can ask you now is get behind the team. We will never give up because we know what we stand for.
All right, guys, here we have JP Peterson. This will be his third World Cup. He's already won one. He might become like Osturant and win two. JP, how are you feeling?
I'm excited. It's amazing to send off people getting behind us. And that's what South African people are. We're excited, and the energy, and like John said, rugby is the heartbeat of South Africa, and to get the send-off is it's emotional and exciting, and we can't wait to get on the plane and kick off the World Cup.
There is a lot of pressure on us, and to see all these people coming and supporting us put so much more pressure on us. But it's a healthy pressure. It's pressure that they expect a lot from us, and we want to deliver for them.
For sure, I think we're three very different flowers, like you said. I think it's going to be a horses for courses type of thing. Whatever we're going to need at whatever moment in whichever game, that's what's going to be asked from us. So I think yes, we're different players, but we all get together and we learn from each other, and that's the most important thing. We learn from each other's strengths and weaknesses, and try to go on and learning every day.
I think it's unbelievable to see how much support's on here for us today. Hopefully the energy and passion and the proud South Africanness that is here tonight can be taken with us on the plane, and that we can go out there and do our country proud in England.
Yeah, you can definitely see all the smiles on every person's face here, and it's unbelievable to see how much people came out here to support us, and just to know that the whole South Africa is behind us. So when we're in England again, so I just think we'll just sit still and just think back about this memory, and then we'll ready to go. I don't think there'll be any motivational speeches will be needed. Just think back about this function we have here.
No, I mean, definitely we will need their support all the way, because we know out there that we've got 50 million people behind us when we hit the field. So as much as they can, send us messages, give us your support, and definitely tell you this: when we go out on the field, we'll leave everything out on the field, and we will make sure that when we walk off the field, we give all our best just to represent them.
Well, there you have it, guys. The fans came out in their numbers to support the Springboks and send them off to the next World Cup. Now the ball is in the Springboks' proverbial court. Can they go on and bring another one, a third title, back to South Africa? We hope so. For Kaya Sport TV, I'm Sandile van Heerden from Monte Casino.
Well, good luck to the Boks as they look ahead to their opening match at the Rugby World Cup. It will, of course, be against Japan. We have our thumbs up. Now, Sandile van Heerden has been a very, very busy man. In fact, this time around, he caught up with Nick de Wet. You might know him as Sick Nick. Now, this means that the Red Bull X-Fighters are in town. It took place at the Union Buildings.
Well, welcome guys. Today we're doing something completely different. We're doing freestyle motocross, and I am joined by Nick de Wit. We are going to talk X-Fighters, Red Bull X-Fighters, which is taking place, second edition, right here in South Africa at Union Buildings. Nick, welcome. Tell us, what is Red Bull X-Fighters?
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks for having me. And Red Bull X-Fighters is freestyle motocross, and it's the most prestigious motorcycle event that happens around the world, where guys come from different nations to come and take part in this event.
South Africa. I mean, I've looked at the stops. We've got Abu Dhabi, we've got other places. South Africa must have done something right to get one of the 5 stops.
Yeah, well, we've been trying for a couple of years now to get this event to South Africa. I think 5-6 years, It doesn't just happen, There's a lot of planning that goes into it. And, Red Bull X-Fighters is all about finding the most iconic location, the whole story behind the location. And, they won't do it inside a normal stadium. They've done it on a lake in Germany, floating pallets. Done it on the Red Square in Russia. And now the Union Buildings with Mosibodi in the background, that's quite iconic and quite right for South Africa. So, it's a perfect location. We've got some awesome photos from last year. And now this year we're going to go and outdo ourselves there.
You were the only South African last year. We have an African guy this time around. Tell us about that rider.
Yeah, well, to get into this event, it's quite difficult. There's 12 riders that take part in this event, and the whole world wants to get in. Like, all the riders around the world want to get in.
How big is the field quickly?
There's 12 riders that will be taking part in this event. So, it's really difficult. And Alistair Sayer from Botswana, he got in. Levi Sherwood got injured, and he was the first on the reserve list.
The waiting list. Standby.
Exactly, just from his results last year. So he got in, so congratulations to him. Sure. So he's going to be representing Africa there.
I think we'll be rooting for him, a local African boy.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be awesome. Go and see him take part there and battle against the world's best.
What's your favorite tricks? I mean, from what I know from freestyle motocross, I just know the Superman where the guy comes off, holds the wheel and comes back, but I don't know. What's your favorite stunt?
Well, there's a lot of cool tricks to do. It all depends on the type of ramps, and the type of setup that you got. But I think the trick that has taken the most effort to learn and, is you put the most on the line when you do it is the backflip and certain backflip variations. You've got a 100-kilogram motorcycle where you're hitting a distance of 21 meters, about 10-12 meters in the sky, and now you're going upside down on this bike and hope you don't land with it on your head on the other side. So there's a lot on the line there, but once you've got it dialed and you know exactly what you're doing, it's a really awesome trick.
What was your experience like last year, going up against these guys, these big names, and having home crowd advantage and support on your back? Yeah,
last year it was a mixture of feelings. I had a pretty I don't want to make excuses now, but I came into the event injured. I tore the ligaments in my hand from training, and my wife was 9 months pregnant. So we had the baby boy a week later.
Lots on your mind.
A lot of pressure, a lot on my mind, and went into the event, and I've been working for this event for the last 5-6 years. We've been trying to get it to South Africa, finding the right locations. I've been helping Red Bull, look for the perfect spot. So taking part last year was, like I said, a mix of emotions. I was super excited, super happy. There was a lot of hometown support. All the people, all my family and friends. I'm from Joburg, so everybody came to check it out in Pretoria there.
Fantastic, Nick. So when do we get to see you again?
Well, I'll be doing some media stuff for Red Bull X-Fighters there, and then throughout the year we've got a lot of events all over the place. We'd like to give a shout out and check us out on Facebook. Nick de Wit on Facebook and Instagram. We put up all our photos from the events we're doing and the events that we're coming up. And follow us there. You'll be able to see what I do, what freestyle motocross is all about. And also, if you've got any questions, hit us up on there and we'll be able to answer your questions.
Wow, those are really amazing stunts from the Red Bull X-Fighters. Now then, Thuso Phala made an announcement about his foundation. Mosibodi Whitehead was there, and here's what happened.
For most professional footballers, they only begin to contemplate their life after football once their playing days are almost over, which is where Thuso Phala is cut from a different cloth. The winger may still be enjoying a fruitful career as captain of SuperSport United, but he's already giving back as he invited members of the media to the launch of his Thuso Phala Foundation just a stone's throw away from the Orlando Stadium in Soweto. Phala's journey from a football-mad township kid to a professional player that's represented his country is a story of overcoming adversity. His father died when he was just 13 years old, leaving his mother Susan Khoza to nurture his football dream. Miss Susan says that's the whole point of the foundation, for youngsters and their parents to draw inspiration from Thuso's story.
It was not easy. It takes a character, it takes an ambitious person to achieve all those things. You know, through my pain, the hope was with my kids, not only Thuso, because I have another 2 kids, you know, my daughters. And I had to switch the pain to the journey that I had to go through. I had to compromise some of other things. I had to sacrifice so many things because I used to tell Thuso that you go out there, you play, I'll do my part as a parent and I will never compromise your career, not even once. You need to be proud of me as your mom and I will maintain this, I will sustain us with the support, with the love, maintaining your career.
And while Miss Susan, who's the foundation's chairperson, will work more closely with the non-technical aspects of the game, such as lifestyle, discipline and leadership, Thuso himself will be concerned with developing young players through his football development centers. To that end, Thuso Phala intends to use futsal to develop players in the same way that it's been used with great success in Latin America.
Yeah, well, you know, as footballers, you know, maybe 70% of the guys playing in the PSL do play indoor soccer, maybe in their spare time, or maybe at training sometimes we do, you know, go to an indoor court and play. So it's something that's there, you know, around football. It's not something that's entirely different from our profession. So I really thought about it that, you know, my foundation can really, you know, give something back to the community, something different. You know, every year you find we're doing tournaments, you know, 11-11, it's the same thing. So going for something different and something which is more also closer to the game of 11-11, which is futsal, and I think it will be a success. You know, hopefully things that I want to happen will happen.
Well done, Thuso Phala, a young man of extraordinary vision. Mosibodi, Whitehead, Kaya Sport TV.
Well, that is all we have for you in this week's episode of Kaya Sport TV. Do remember to tweet us your thoughts. Our handle is @Kaya_sport. And of course, remember to keep supporting the Boks as they journey on and bid for the Webb Ellis Trophy. Until next time, it's goodbye.